In this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to make $2,000 trading in the stock market today. I'm going to show you the reasons I took the trade and how you could have took the same exact trade with me as well. For the first trade that I took today is NVIDIA. As you can see on this chart, NVIDIA is creating a huge pennant pattern, right? And you can see that it has respected this trend line once, twice, and 3 times. So going to the stock market today, I knew that this could be a possible bottom for NVIDIA. The chances of it bouncing was way higher than the chances of it breaking underneath. So the only line that you need to look at right now is this 109.65 level. I posted this on my Twitter and the Discord. Me and Champ went over it during our pre-market watch list, which is called the morning call. And I said that if it goes over a 109.65, that it should run up to $112 and then 117 after that. But anyways, as you can see, the reason why this was such an important level is because it rejected this once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. Once it broke to the upside, it came back down to retest. It had a red hourly candle, but it was still trending upwards. And then finally, this is where the fireworks started. And NVIDIA broke right back through and never looked back. So there's 2 ways that you could have entered on this. You could have entered right here and probably was in the negative for a little bit, or you could have entered when it broke out again. As you can see on my screen, you can see the alert right here. That's when I posted it. It was at 8:38, and 8:38 was around this candle right here. It did have a pullback. I stayed in it and it ran all the way up. Now let's get into the second trade. Second trade was an A+ setup too. This is where this member right here made over $3,000 trading this setup with us. So as you can see on the 4-hour time frame, AMD broke out of this downtrend. You can see this downtrend. It's been respecting it for quite some time now, and we recently just had a breakout. Well, I noticed this and bought calls on the retest. So as you can see right here, I told everyone on my Twitter, and then here's my alert in the Discord of me buying calls on AMD. And my stop loss was a hourly close under 141.75, which would have been under this white trend line. It ended up holding this trend line, as you can see, and it never looked back, just like NVIDIA. So the reason why I played this is because, like I said, the downtrend breakout, as you can see, but also it was bull flagging. It was holding above this trend line, respecting it. And I knew that if it stays above this trend line, it's very bullish. So it respected on the smaller time frames as well. It retested, which you always want to look for a breakout and a retest for confirmation of that breakout, if that makes sense. So look, so it broke out, right? Wicked all the way back down, retested, held that retest, confirmed that it is using it as a support now. That's when I entered calls and it ran all the way up. For the third trade, this is where we were making a very tight pennant and it was getting smaller and smaller, and it was kind of like the same setup as AMD. We had a breakout, a retest, and it held that retest, and that's when it went all the way back up on the confirmation. And so for this video, I just really want everyone to understand that, like, I could have just got out on this red candle, right? I could have just got out because it wicked right back underneath the trend line, but it never confirmed that we were going lower. It wicked all the way back up. It got bought all the way back up. So I personally stayed in on this because, I mean, it would have went under and stayed under if it was invalidated. So I stayed in on this, and that's why this made me $1,500 from just this position itself. And so the key of this YouTube video is basically patience. Larger time frames, guys. Larger time frames is key to trading, especially when you're trading for expirations that are weeks out or so. Those little moves can scare out so many people, and you could just become liquidity. Buy yourself some time. Time saved me and my positions today. So I did not have the best entry. I did not have the best entry on AMD, and I did not have the best entry on NVIDIA. As you can see, and neither one of them, I had, all 3 of them actually, I had not the best entry. After I entered, QQQ ended up going down, and it ended up bringing down all the stocks I was in. I was down, I think 8% on one. I was just down on all of them. I can't remember exactly what percent, but patience helped, And not only that, buying time and being able to stay into position and letting the hourlies close, letting the 4 hour close, the ones that really matter and the one that will really confirm your trade. And that's what I did, and it helped me so much today. Made me $2,700, as you can see in this screenshot, just today. But yeah, I wanted to make this recap video for everyone to learn. This is how you can trade chart patterns and how patience can pay. If you enjoyed this recap video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Also, I plan on doing these recaps, win or losses, more often now. But yeah, this is how I made $2,700 today. See y'all later.